Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of Supernatural. At the start of my last episode, I was like, woohoo, 2 days till I'm free from the lockdown. Well, that didn't happen. For those of us in the UK, you've probably heard that in Manchester, where I live, restrictions have gone up again, just because the numbers of cases of the virus have started increasing. So whilst I can go out, I can't go out and see anyone else in Manchester properly, like inside anywhere. Like me and my boyfriend, we're going to go for like a celebratory meal today for the end of my shielding, because I've been locked in this house since March, so April, May, June, July, almost 5 months, 4.5 maybe, of being locked in the house. So we're going to go out for like a celebratory meal today. It didn't happen. And I was going to get my piercings put back in, because I used to have 2 piercings. I used to have a piercing here and a piercing, which side was it? Here. In my nose, which I took out for reasons I'll explain in another video, health reasons. I was going to get them done. That's not going to happen either, so let's watch Supernatural instead. Last episode was Home. Judging from the reaction, it's quite a popular episode. I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it. God, Missouri. Oh, legend. Loretta, sorry if I shook the table a bit then. Loretta Devine is a living legend, and I loved her character. I had a quick look online without looking at any spoilers. Her character does appear again in it in season 13. So I'll get there one day, hopefully. But the episode overall was fun to see. More of like reference to the main ongoing storyline, even if the demon didn't appear again. This episode is called Asylum. My guess is like there's a haunted mental asylum or an abandoned mental asylum where there's ghosts inside, and Sam and Dean have to go and kick some booty. I don't think it'll include anything about the dad or the demon that killed the parents in this one. I think because if it follows the same Buffy formula, unless it's a 2-part episode, we would never normally get 2 episodes in a row that would focus on like the mythology arc. So I'm going to guess this is just a standalone Monster of the Week episode, which is fine. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, let's just jump into episode 10. Ding dong, the witch is dead, witch, oh witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, fucking come on you bastards. Roosevelt Asylum. I've always wanted to go and explore like an abandoned mental asylum because I'm weird. This would be so cool to do.
Every town's got its stories, right? Ours is Roosevelt Asylum. They say it's haunted with the ghosts of the patients. Spend the night, spirits will drive you insane.
God, the more I hear about these kind of places, the more it makes me want to stay there, which I know is...
Hello?
Maybe because I don't believe in ghosts, but I want to see a ghost.
Hello? It's
got a quarantine symbol on it, like a caution, biohazard, biohazard symbol, I mean. I wouldn't go in there. Of all the places in that's probably the one room I probably wouldn't want to go in. You never know where the viruses are.
All right. Come on out.
Oh. Are they not ghosts, though? Oh, it's a snazzy car. Wait.
Kelly.
Hello,
copy?
kids.
Jeez. Where the hell you been?
That's not
In
him.
there.
Or is possessed.
No.
Time to die. Oh. Okay. I'm intrigued, actually. I'm quite enjoying this.
Still not talking to me?
I don't think things are going to end well for you.
Walt,
Sorry to say,
I said
but...
I was sorry about before. How many times do I have to say it?
Yeah, one of the things I love about this show, and shows like X-Files in particular, is the cold opens. There's something about them that I really enjoy. Just like the self-contained little... This is what shit you're going to be dealing with this episode.
You know, he could be dead for all we know.
Don't say that.
He's not dead. He's what? He's hiding? He's busy?
He's not far away from you last time.
I don't
Last time.
It's coordinates.
Coordinates.
You think Dad was texting us?
Coordinates.
He's given us coordinates before.
The man can
Coordinates.
barely work a toaster, Dean. Number on the caller ID?
It said unknown.
Okay.
It's not
what
going to
are
be
the
for
coordinates
Dad,
for?
That's the
surely.
interesting part. Rockford, Illinois. Walter Kelly comes home from his shift, shoots his wife, then puts a gun in his mouth, blows his brains out.
Oh, okay, so he
And
killed
earlier
himself
that
as
night,
well.
Kelly and his partner responded to a call at the Roosevelt Asylum.
With us.
Dad earmarked the same asylum in the journal.
But would you not, if
Here, 7
this
unconfirmed
article was in the
sightings,
journal
2
all
deaths.
along,
Till last week, at least.
would you not go and check it out
think this
just
is where
while
this
you're
is
looking for your
going.
dad? Like, you just go for the journal and go, oh, he's put an article in about this. Let's go check this out. Or he's put a page in about this creature in
Dad wants us
this
to work a job.
city.
Maybe we'll meet up.
Let's
with
go
him.
have a
Maybe he's
look.
there. If he wants us there, it's good enough for me.
This doesn't strike you as weird?
Tina,
The texting?
come on.
Coordinates?
Sam, Dad's telling us to go somewhere. We're going.
Stop being an arsehole. I tell you. I like how when Sam wants to investigate something, Dean questions it, but the second that Dean wants to do something, they have to do it.
Yeah.
Either Kelly had some deep-seated crazy waiting to bust out, or something else did it to him. Right. Will Gunderson tell you about the asylum?
I was going to say, if it wasn't for this being a supernatural show, the fact that he just went mental and shot his wife and killed himself isn't really odd. It happens quite a lot. I mean, I watch way too many true crime stuff, but you never know what's going on behind closed doors. At all.
1972, 3 kids broke into the South Wing. Only 1 survived.
It's convenient.
He tells that one of his friends went
Piece of
nuts, started
history.
lighting up the place.
Could have been chained up for years.
Yeah, to keep people out
Keep something in.
or to keep something in.
I hope quite a lot of this episode takes place in this asylum because it's cool.
Let me know if you see any dead people, Haley Joel.
It's not ESP. I just have strange vibes sometimes. Weird dreams.
Yeah, whatever. Don't ask, don't tell.
You get any reading on that
Don't
thing?
shut him down like you
It
prick.
doesn't mean nobody. Hey, Sam, who do you think's a hotter psychic? Trisha Arquette, Jennifer Love Hewitt, or you?
Patricia Arquette, she would dominate you. She's a badass bitch. God, I've not watched Medium for years. That was a good show. Never did watch the ending of it. I never watched Ghost Whisperer.
Electroshock, lobotomies, they did some twisted stuff to these people. Kinda like my man Jack in Cuckoo's Nest. Spirits driving him insane. Kinda like my man Jack in The Shining.
Dean, when are we going to talk about it?
Talk about what?
About the fact that Dad's not here.
Let's see, never.
I'm being serious, man.
So am I, Sam. Look, he sent us here. He obviously wants us here. We'll just have to pick up the search later.
It doesn't matter what he wants.
See, that attitude right there? That is why I always got the extra cookie. But he's given us an order.
So what? We got to always follow Dad's orders?
Of course we do.
Someone needs a therapist. Considering Dean wanted Sam's help to help him track down the dad, all he seems to do is lord it over him at like his wants and needs are more important. And he has this. Yeah, he had a better relationship with the dad, sort of. I can't say it was a healthy relationship,
Thanks again for seeing me last minute.
but Dean's constantly shutting Sam down and it's pissing me off now.
Wasn't there a Dr. Sanford, Ellicott? Yeah, he was a chief psychiatrist somewhere.
My
Subtle.
father was chief of staff at the old Roosevelt Asylum.
Been on a road trip with my brother.
Was that fun?
No.
Now, I'll make you a deal. I'll tell you all about the Roosevelt riot if you tell me something honest about yourself.
I have a 10-inch
This
penis.
brother you're road tripping with. How do you feel about him?
Dude, you're in there forever. What the hell are you talking about?
Just the hospital, you know?
And?
And the South Wing. It's where they house the real hard cases. The psychotics, the criminally insane.
Sounds cozy.
Don't
Yeah,
think it's
and
Sam
when
that needs
1964, they
therapists as
rioted,
much as Dean
attacked
does.
staff.
If I'm a little bit more hyper today, it's because I've had energy drink.
This is better. It's like we're in a
That's
movie.
I know those two. She was
I can't believe you call this a date.
in the Animals TV show, and he in Heroes. He was the lawyer in Gotham. And she was Rachel from Animorphs.
Come on, let's check it out.
I don't want to. Let's just...
God, did anyone read Animorphs back in the day? That was such a good series.
I'm just gonna be a minute. Nothing's gonna get you.
You're not concerned about that door? No? No? Okay. Behind you.
Hey, sweetie. Couldn't take it, huh?
Or her at all. Oh dear. I mean, you think you would know that it wasn't her. Sorry? What was that? I'm really enjoying the atmosphere of this episode. It's creepy. Hi, lady.
Sam, get out!
I knew there was going to be a jump scare then, so I was prepared. I've seen way too many horror films to know if someone's ever looking through a video camera and they're turning the screen around, always a jump scare.
She didn't hurt me. She didn't even try. So if she didn't
Maybe they
hurt
need
me,
help
then what did
to
she
move
want?
on. Because if the bodies were hidden, there's a chance that they're stuck there.
He thought it would be fun and try and see some ghosts.
Ghost.
I'm not gonna leave without Gavin. I'm coming with you.
It's no joke around here, okay? It's dangerous.
That's why I've got to find him.
Alright, I guess we're gonna split up.
Is she hurt? Because the cop that was possessed, he was sort of normal for a while, like, till he got home and then just shot the people up. But there's a good chance that she is possessed.
Ain't a lot of horror movies, yeah?
I guess so.
Do me a favor, next time you see one, pay attention. When someone says a place is haunted, don't go in.
Don't say that though, because I would. And I've seen loads of horror films. But I'd want to go in and see a ghost. Ghost!
I was running. I think I fell.
You're running from what?
A ghost! Bounce. Wow,
She
wow.
kissed me. I'm scarred for life.
Well, trust me, it could have been worse. Now, do you remember anything else?
She could have given you a ghostly blazer.
Actually, she tried to whisper something.
Sorry, guys.
Ow. You're hurting my arm.
What are you talking about?
Creepy. Maybe she wasn't possessed then.
You gotta listen to it, you gotta face it.
You face it!
That guy's
That's the only
shot.
way you're gonna get out of there.
No!
Look at it, that's all. Come on, you can do it.
Casper, the friendly ghost, friendliest ghost you know.
I think we have a small problem.
Let's break it down.
Break it down now. So my current theory is we're working with, like, if anyone's seen The Conjuring 2, where there's like a ghost that seems to be the evil one, but then it's actually being kind of held captive by a darkest spirit. So maybe the actual ghosts want to move on, but something's keeping it there.
You see something, shoot.
Okay.
Don't be afraid. I'm going to make you all better.
I'm guessing that's the doctor.
If we make it out of here alive, we are so breaking up.
No.
You alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
You know, that wasn't me who called your cell, right?
Yeah, I know. I think something lured me down here.
Apparently he was experimenting on his patients. Some awful stuff. Makes lobotomies look like a couple of ass.
That always happens in these weird asylums, doesn't it? There's like one doctor who's doing some shady shit.
Working on some sort of like extreme rage therapy. He thought that if he could get his patients to vent their anger, then they'd be cured of it. So I'm thinking, what if his spirit is doing the same thing?
So it's not that they're possessing them.
Everywhere. I didn't find a head.
It's that he's just
That's why they
doing
call
something
it.
to them that makes them angrier and angrier.
That's more of a friendly request.
Because I'm getting pretty tired of taking your orders.
I knew it. Ellicott did something to you, didn't he?
For once in your life, just shut your mouth.
What are you gonna do, Sam? Gun's filled with rock salt. Not gonna kill me.
Oh, it's gonna hurt like shit though.
No, but it'll hurt like hell.
Hey, it's gotta do some damage to you. just the sheer force that is being blasted at you.
Because you're following Dad's orders like a good little soldier? Because you always do what he says without question? Are you that desperate for his approval?
Yes.
You talking, Sam? That's the difference between you and me. I have a mind of my own. I'm not pathetic like you. What are you gonna do?
You get him,
You're
Sam.
gonna kill me?
Get her, Jay.
Let me make it easier for you. Come on. Take it. Real bullets are gonna work a hell of a lot better than rock salt.
Oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm a martyr. Wah, wah, wah.
You hate me that much? You think you should kill your own brother? Do it!
He actually did it. Shit. I didn't think I'd actually do it. Oh no. That's gonna have consequences.
Don't be afraid. I'm going to help you. I'm going to make you all better.
I like the effects on it, like the electricity. Bye, bitch. That was cool. I really liked that he crumbled away, as opposed to like Hookman that just kind of burned in a few seconds and just disappeared, disintegrated.
I'm sorry, man. I said some awful things back there.
You meant it, because it was inside you.
But I didn't mean it. Any of it.
Have a backbone, mate. Come on.
No, of course not. Do we need to talk about this?
Yes.
No. I'm not really in the sharing and caring kind of mood.
Oh, there's a shot.
Just want to get some sleep.
Oh. Hello.
Hello. Dad?
Oh. Okay, that ending took me by surprise. Good little cliffhanger to end the episode on. So I'm intrigued to see what happens next episode now, because it looks like the dad has finally reached out to them. I'm hoping it's not just like a red herring cliffhanger where... I know some shows do it where they think something major's happened and the next episode's like, oh, no, it wasn't. I thought it was dad, but it wasn't. So I'm hoping that it is the dad. Because that was a nice little teaser to me on to the next episode. I didn't expect it because it was just a Monster of the Week episode. Although, Dean was convinced that dad sent him the coordinates. I don't know if he did. If it is the dad calling, then maybe he did after all, but it seemed to me like it could have been someone different. Because there was no proof that it was from the dad, other than the fact that it was in the dad's journal. So I'm intrigued to know whether it was the dad that sent the coordinates to the asylum to them. In terms of the asylum itself, I really enjoyed the setting of this episode. As I said at the beginning and throughout, like, I would love to go to these spooky, abandoned hospitals, asylums, factories, all that kind of place that you see on like Most Haunted and all these like ghost hunting shows where they take a little team and there's been long abandoned, but all these ghosts have been seen and all these spooky things happen. Now, I don't believe in ghosts, but I want to. So I want to go to one of these places and try and experience something so I can say, right, I believe now. And to be able to actually interact or see a ghost or have some sort of supernatural phenomena happen would be super cool. So I really enjoyed like the setting of the episode. I thought it was really creepy, it was dark, it was spooky, and just a really good atmosphere to it all the way throughout. It was nice that most of it took place in one location, because I know a lot of the episodes that we've seen, or pretty much all the episodes that we've seen, except maybe Wendigo, kind of jumped around locations all the time, which is fine. That happens in most things, but it's nice every now and again to kind of confine the story to one or two locations. Because it always adds a sense of claustrophobia, which it does when they're stuck in this asylum for maybe 20 minutes of the episode, maybe 25, I don't know. That really does kind of, like I say, traps them in, encloses the scares and the drama, and makes it so that there's an added threat that they can't leave where they got, so they have to deal with everything with what they've got at their disposal, which is something I'm quite a big fan of, which is why I like escape rooms and shows that have what I think they're called ship in a bottle episodes or bottle episodes, where everything just takes place in one place, like when Friends have an episode that takes place just in the apartment, or like I say, escape rooms. Everything that you need to get out or to solve the mystery is in there. You've just got to find it. You've just got to solve the problem. Which is what I enjoy about these kind of things, where everything they need to solve the ghost issue and get out is at their disposal. In terms of the side characters, the Nicholas D'Agosto, whatever his name is, character, was alright. Gavin, it didn't really do a lot. He was fine. Like, I didn't have anything bad to say about him. But I did quite like the other girl, Kat. I'm going to call her Rachel because all I know her from is Animorphs. If she had like more of a personality, she can wield a shotgun, and she said to the guy, as soon as we get out of here, we're breaking up. So they gave her more of a feisty personality, which I liked, because she wasn't just this scared girl all the way throughout. She did evolve. And the actual bad guy, the doctor, it was good because I liked the design of him, and that when he put the hands on, they did the electricity, and it makes people get more angry, which we'll get onto about Sam and Dean in a second. I feel like he should have been in it a bit more because he was quite a good design, and a lot of his appearance was in darkness. So there's one point where he turned around and he had like a yellow contact in, but you saw it briefly and that was it, in like 1 or 2 shots. So I just wish he was in it a bit more, just to make him more of a scary presence. Maybe him more so than the actual ghosts that weren't threatening would have been more interesting to see. But I did like him, and I liked the effect that he had on the characters. So, like, when he did the thing to Sam, this is so frustrating, because Sam was finally being truthful with Dean. You're annoying me. Sick of following your orders. You're just like a soldier to Dad. All you ever do is do whatever he says, and it's frustrating. And he was finally opening up and being honest, and obviously Dean doesn't like honesty and truthfulness and emotion. So it was never going to end with them having like a heart-to-heart. But I thought they might just be a bit more honest with each other after the fact. Because Dean is frustrating at the moment. Everyone keeps telling me how much I'm going to love him. And I probably will, because I don't think he's going to have the same relationship for the whole show. They won't do, because that would be boring to watch. It never would have lasted that long. They're obviously going to evolve into bigger and better things. And probably will evolve more once they've met up with the dad and had some interaction with him. But right here and now, Dean is just very frustrating because he's just shutting down Sam a lot. And I'm not just saying this as a Sam fan, but Sam wants to discuss things and, well, how about this? How about it isn't Dad? What if Dad's not here? And just various things, and Dean's just not interested whatsoever in even debating them. Like I said in, was it last episode, Home? Was it Bugs? No, it was Bugs. Dean just could not contemplate anything negative being said about the dad. Like one of the people in my comments said, I think it was Sarah. Hi. It's sad to see him just blindly following his dad's orders. And he's just been conditioned. And I don't think that's healthy. And like I said, I think it really does say more about the dad and how he brought Dean up, more so than Sam. Because Dean just can't... It's like brainwashing, almost. In that he just won't accept any fault. Or not even just like with this episode, it wasn't even that Sam was saying anything bad about the dad. It's just that you can't just... The whole world revolves around John Winchester in Dean's eyes. And I'm sure, particularly if the dad's going to be in the next episode potentially, it will change soon, but at the moment it's just a bit frustrating. And even if you're a Dean fan, you've got to admit it's a bit harsh on Sam. But overall, the episode, I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was a nice ooky spooky episode, really good atmosphere. I enjoyed the bad spirit of the Doctor, and it was just nice to see an episode that took place solely around like a ghost hunt sort of thing. Yeah, but it was good. I really enjoyed it. Not as much as Home, but I did enjoy the episode. It was quite a strong episode, definitely. So yeah, let me know what you thought of the episode in the comments below. People keep saying that this kind of next stretch of episodes is a really strong set. So as long as it keeps up the kind of the level of this episode and Home, I'm really intrigued to see what happens in the next episode. So let me know what you thought of the episode in the comments below. Subscribe if you enjoyed the reaction. And as always, my name is Scott. Hope you're taking care of yourselves. And I'll see you all for episode 11. God, we're almost halfway through the season already. Take care, guys.